Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
My neck hurts so bad, bro.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner goes down. So Missouri's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right, they bet.
And it's picked off. Touchdown, Alabama! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return.
We're going for the jugular today.
And after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six.
Here we go with this shit.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep.
Go get the quarterback. He'll get him.
If the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Bruh.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
You're gonna run the ball. God damn.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Merritt. They stop him almost immediately.
Bro, can we get a huddle, bro?
A little ground covered, pick up the first. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Tigers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running.
What happens when you run in no huddle every goddamn play? People start getting hurt.
As if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yep.
Nothing but green ahead. Smashes through. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Finds his big tight end.
Buddy ass is slow as dirt. I swear to God he is.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Tackle Oscar.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Pitts. Quarterback extends the...
God, dog, bro.
He gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down, 10 yards to go. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
This offense is going to give me problems all
They
goddamn
get it
game.
out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're
what are
trying
we
to follow
doing
the
right
receiver
now?
to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Run the ball. Corner should be able to make the play here.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And
There
the
you go.
defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. Quickly to the
Oh, that was
tight
fake
end.
as hell.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Red pass is complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get 1st downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking for the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that.
Hit the afterburners, kid. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Missouri! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
He's just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
Oh, why did I pull?
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the returner is stopped. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum.
Bro, why are we diving?
Afterburners coming. He's at the 30. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. And how about this offensive show so far?
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come over.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They want to throw it.
Why did you stop running, bro?
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air, it's Pitts. He finds his man, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, the ground game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Alabama
Hike the ball.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
If I get time, this is a touchdown.
He's looking to throw it.
Oh, never mind.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Just try to get through.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, he wants it all. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Get out of bounds.
Trouble and throw.
Get in the end zone.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch him. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half.
Missouri, 21.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense.
Let's go, boy.
Like
That's a true freshman.
And you're pounding the rock.
That's a true freshman.
Run way ahead. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want.
Put it right to him, bro. Put it over his head.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
40. Missouri, 21.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Missouri wants to go fast.
Debate number 2.
Looking to throw, it's Pitts. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown Tide. And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Alabama 47, Missouri.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll throw it on first down.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 11.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the ground with the back.
That should have been a
They
safety.
didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The run from the shotgun.
There's no way, right?
He's loose at the 15. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get...
And he's running in the open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. They're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating
I
when you see
been
that
through the
motion,
ball.
so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout.
What a dot.
Pulls it in. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver it.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
On second down, looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
God damn, why are my players reacting like this in coverage?
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Pitts. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on second down. Give to the back.
Come on, Oscar.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Here comes that Alabama offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
He tries to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
The score, Alabama 61, Missouri 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield, it's Pitts.
It's a safety. I gotta have the most sacks in the nation, bro. And I had a sim.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a
Man, defensive
massive
line is
fourth-quarter
disgusting,
comeback.
bro.
That offense having to deal with the last
He's not
thing
in
you
the
want
ball.
on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the
Good throw,
first
boy.
half, and starting off the second
Good throw, boy.
Down, Crimson Tide, and the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Alabama 68, Missouri 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Screen.
Wasting no time throwing on this
Another
drive.
sack, though.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Zings it complete to the right. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. He got it. Touchdown Tide. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Pitts. He's right on target. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Crosses the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Riddick. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. All wide out, no backs. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Throws to the tight end. Got it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Getting some heat.
Let's go, man.
Pass rush
Is that
is
Diego again?
effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Unloads
Oh, that
to
switch
the
stick was
wideout.
disgusting.
And that ball is picked off.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
89. Missouri, 21.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Pitts. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. This is what an elite team does.